Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thanks so much for joining me for burn class. My name is Janae. We have a full body workout that we're going to be doing today. No equipment needed, just yourself. So grab a towel, grab a bottle of water, and let's get rolling. We're going to start off with our modified German warm-up before we get into it. So we're starting sitting back on our heels, T-spine rotations. I'm going to start with my left elbow on the ground in front of me, left hand's behind my head, rotating out to each side 4 times. After those 4, switching over, right elbow's down, left hand's behind my head. 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. All right, going up onto all 4s. We're gonna get bird dog, so tabletop position. I'm reaching out one hand and the opposite heel, straight back, trying to keep my back nice and flat this whole time. Getting 4 on each side. I lost track, I think that was 4. And then we've got lift off, so I'm just gonna lift my knees off the ground a little bit, lifting off one hand, opposite foot, just pausing for a second at the top, stabilizing the core here, trying to keep the hips from rocking back and forth. 4 on each side, and relax. All right, lastly, we've got our flow. So I'm gonna start up in a high plank. My right foot's coming up to the right hand, rotating up to the right, coming back down, standing and shifting over to a lunge on my left leg, coming back forward, left knee's dropping down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch, back to the center and switching sides. So we got left foot coming up, rotating up to the left, standing and shifting over to a lunge on that right leg, coming back forward, right knee's going down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, and now we're rocking it back onto our heels, seeing if we can get into a deep squat, rocking it back out for round 2. So right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right, standing and shifting over to a lunge on that left leg, coming back forward, left knee's going down, reaching up, hip flexor stretch, back to the center, switching sides, left foot's coming forward, rotating up to the left, shifting over, lunging onto that right leg, coming back forward as that right knee drops down, pushing the hips forward, nice stretch. Back to the center, second time, rocking it back into that low squat on our heels, seeing if we can sink a little bit deeper. And we're rocking it back out for round 3. Right foot's coming up, rotating up to the right, standing and shifting, lunging onto the left leg, coming back forward, left knee's dropping down, locking that hip in, hip flexor stretch. Back to the center, switching sides. Left foot's coming up, rotating up to the left. Shifting it over, lunging onto that right leg. Right knee's going down as we come forward, tucking the hips, flexor stretch. And last time in the center, rocking it back onto those heels, getting a little bit deeper for this 3rd round. Arms are up overhead. And we're standing it on up nice and tall. Alrighty, let's get into it. So we've got 2 different circuits. I don't know what that is. 2 different circuits we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be doing a lower body, and core. So heavy lower body work today. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be doing 4 rounds through the 4 exercises. Timing is going to change each time, and they're going to keep rolling. So the first round through, we're going to be working for a whole minute, 60 seconds. So we're pacing ourselves, slowing it down when we need to, taking little breaks when needed. And then you'll get a nice long 30-second break in between the exercises on that first lap. And then right into it, lap 2. That work time's dropping down to 30 seconds. The rest time's dropping down to 10. So picking up that pace a little bit, going a little faster, and then right into it after that. Our final 2 laps are 20 seconds of work with a quick 5-second rest time in between. So we are cruising through those final 2 rounds. Gonna be working hard. We'll get a little break, and then we've got a whole other circuit with those same timings. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so I will show you what we're doing real quick before we jump into it. Quick little demo of everything just so we can get rolling. So we're starting off with a single leg deadlift and high knees. So we're going to be going single leg, and then this knee's gonna drive up, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm on the other leg. That other foot's shooting back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And same thing, alternating back and forth. After that, we're going into an inchworm. Walking the hands all the way out. I'm gonna get 4 quick shoulder taps at the bottom. Walking those hands back up, either staying low or standing tall before going back into it. After that, we're going side to side lunge hop. So getting a little hop in the center as I work my way, sitting those hips back into each side lunge. And finally, we've got plank rotation. So I'm gonna start on one side, reaching up. I'm rotating through, over to the other side. We are alternating back and forth on those planks. So those are our first 4. I'll give more demos as we go through and some modifications since we have a nice long break for that first round. But let's get ready to work. Let's grab that last sip of water. Starting off with our single leg deadlifts and high knees for 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So single leg, reaching forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be landing on the other leg each time. That's why we're doing that odd number. Stabilizing on that foot, squeezing the core before that foot is kicking back into our deadlift. Nice work. Keep a nice steady pace going on these. We're almost halfway through our minute. Nice work. Sure on those single legs. My hips are staying parallel to the ground. Back is nice and flat. Driving through my heels as I come up. Nice work. Keep cruising through. Lost my balancer. On those high knees are driving up. Squeezing the core at the top. We're crushing it. Keep working, guys. We've got 10 seconds to go. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we've got a nice long 30 seconds. I know it's gonna feel like a long time for that break here, but you're gonna appreciate it when they get shorter, I promise. All right, so inchworm, walking the hands out, 4 shoulder taps at the bottom, stabilizing the core. I don't want hips rocking back and forth too much. Either staying low or standing up tall. We are back in 5. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So walking those hands all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stand back tall. Before we're coming back down, notice my hands are staying right under my shoulders. Hips aren't moving too much on those shoulder taps. Coming back up, staying low. This time, switching it up. Good. We're keeping a nice steady pace going on this minute. You can go as fast or slow as you want, but let's try to find a pace that we can keep going through this whole time. Nice job. We're over halfway there. Keep working hard. 20 seconds to go. Nice job. Get 1 more, maybe 2, depending how fast you're going. We're at our final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, moving right along. We've got our side-to-side lunge hops coming up next. So every time I'm stepping over, my toes should be facing straight forward. They're in a nice straight line with each other. Sinking into that hip as I walk over, as I bend over. Little hop in the center. Same thing on the other side. All right, we're back in 5. Ready, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, let's go. So sitting back on that hip, exploding off this leg as I hop across to the other side. If we need to take the jump out of it, no worries. Just stepping over instead of hopping in the center. We don't need to step out too far. Once we're out here, we're getting wacky angles with our knees. So just stepping out enough. Keep your hip and knee in a nice straight line. Sinking it over. There we go. Remember, find that pace we can keep going for these last 30 seconds. Awesome job. Nice work, everyone. Whatever we're doing, keep it moving. Slow it down if we need to. We've got 15 seconds left on the clock. There we go. Keep cruising through, last 10. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right. We've got our side-to-side plank rotations coming up. So I'm going to keep my feet apart so I can just rotate them side to side as I rotate all my elbows back and forth. If at any point we need a break, just hold that plank in the center. All right, we're back in 5. Let's get set up on one elbow, 2, 1, we're in it, here we go. So coming up, stabilizing here, I'm gonna put my elbow down, rotate over to the other side. My feet are just popping back and forth. Sure, we're engaging our core. Even when we're in the center, those hips aren't dropping or rising. Nice and parallel to the ground. Switching back and forth. So it doesn't have to be a super quick movement. Staying engaged. Rocking those hips back and forth. If we need to, hang out there in the center. Reset for a second. Go back into it. Nice. Already over halfway. 20 seconds to go. Keep working hard, guys. We got this. Keeping those hips high. We're not letting them drop down. Good. Stretch, last 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right. So we've got another 30-second break to finish out this round. And then we're going right into 30 seconds of work with a 10-second rest time. So we're back to the top. Those reverse deadlifts and high knees. Picking up that pace a little bit because we're only going for 30 seconds. So push yourself. Let's finish out these 3 rounds. We are back in 5. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Some stabilizing. Pushing back. 1, 2, 3, 5. Again, those knees up nice and high. Core is staying engaged throughout this whole movement. Nice work. We're already halfway through this one. This 30 seconds is going to go fast now. After that minute, make sure we're not losing our balance like I keep doing. Find a spot on the floor. Done in 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, getting ready for inchworms. Quick 10-second break. We are back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Walking it out. Quick 4. I'm going to stay low so I can get right back into it. For these 30 seconds. Rocking it back, rocking it out. Keeping the core engaged. Stabilizing those hips. Hands are staying right under my shoulders. Last 10 seconds. Keep crashing it all the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Up on our feet, we got those side-to-side lunge hops coming at us in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, right into it. Let's get it. Nice work. Adding in that hop if we can. Taking it down into a step if we need to. See if we can pick up that pace a little bit faster than what we were doing for that minute set. Nice job. All right, we're already almost done. 10 seconds left. There we go. Finished out. 3, 2, 1. And making our way down to the ground. Getting ready for those plank rotations. In just 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hips high. Here we go. Rotating through. These, we don't need to pick up the pace too much. So we're still going to keep that nice controlled movement, maintaining that core engagement through that whole rotation. There we go. And remember, after this one, quick 10 seconds, and then we're going into our quick 20-second sets. Finished out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, up on your feet. Getting ready for single leg deadlifts, high knees. 20 seconds of work, 5 seconds rest in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're getting those 5. These stabilizing. Seeing how many rounds we can get. So we're picking up the pace on those high knees a little bit. There we go. Already halfway through, keep working, keep working. Nice job. Last 10 seconds, guys. Finish strong. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Getting ready for inchworms and shoulder taps in 3, 2, 1. We're back. Here we go. Quick 20 seconds. Nice work. Right in, right out. Going as quick as we can. Already over halfway there. Got our last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. On your feet, side to side lunge hops. 2, 1. Let's go. We're moving quick. Not a lot of rest time today. Well, during these sets at least. All right, nice job. 10 seconds to go. We are cruising. Getting ready for that side plank. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, getting down. Ready to rock. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hips high. Rotating through. 20 seconds. And then quick 5-second break. We are right back to the top into those single leg deadlifts and high knees. Nice work. Let's finish strong. Keep rolling. 2, 1. Up on your feet. Ready to roll. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Single leg. Kicking back. Quick 5. Stabilizing. Going down on that other leg. Nice work. Power through. Last 2 seconds here. Let's get that other leg really quick. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Back to it, inchworms. Here we go. Quick 4. Rocking it back, standing up or staying low. Get as many as we can. These final few seconds. Final. 3, 2, 1. Side lunge hop. Getting ready to roll. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Here we go. There we go. Sinking that hip back on each side. Taking that hop out of it if we need to. Whatever we're doing, keep it moving. Last 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Getting ready for plank. We got a break after this, guys. Let's finish strong. And here we go. Hips up. Rotating through. Side to side. There we go. Already halfway in. Final 10 seconds to go. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Woo! All right. That was awesome. Great work, everybody. That is 1 circuit down. We've got 1 more to go. Crushing it. Grab a sip of water. Catch your breath for a second. Next one's gonna be a killer. All right, so as you catch your breath, grab some water. I'm gonna show you the next 4. So we're starting off with a squat to reverse lunge. So it's gonna be reverse lunge, squat in the center. So you can add a jump in there if you want to, but especially for those long working sets for that minute, feel free to take it down into that step instead. And then we've got a moving plank and a push-up. So it's gonna be pretty brutal, honestly, for that whole minute. So I'm gonna be struggling with you, don't worry. So moving plank, as most of you know, is one of my favorites. So we're starting up here. I'm going down and up 1 time on each arm. And then I'm gonna get a push-up and then right back to those moving planks. If at any point we need a break, just try to hold either a high plank or a low plank for that extra rest time. And then we're going walking lunge. So however much room you have, we're gonna be going forwards and backwards. So I'm staying nice and low, stepping forward, 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 as long as I have space to go. And then I'm gonna take that lunge backwards, facing the same way the whole time. And then we've got some more planks. A lot of core today, a lot of legs. So we're going plank diagonal reaches. So I'm hanging out right here in the center, reaching one hand, and the opposite foot. If we need to, take it down to just one movement instead of both, or we're just holding that low plank. Woo! A lot going on today. All right, let's get to it. Back to the top, grab that last sip of water. We are going to get into our squat and reverse lunges. You're gonna get a little extra break, so I'm gonna let this time come back up to the minute so I don't get too confused. All right, so 10 seconds, getting ready. Reverse lunge on each leg and a squat. Going for 1 minute, final circuit. We'll stretch it out, then we're done after this. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So squat. I'm gonna keep a nice pace going on the steps for this round. And then for those 30 seconds, we're gonna pick up that pace a little bit. Nice job, keeping it moving. I'm gonna try to stay as low as I can through this whole minute since we're not doing that jump. Nice job, everyone. Keep it moving. It's a long minute here when the quads are burning. Good. We just hit our halfway mark. 25 seconds to go. Quads are on fire. If you're doing the jump this whole time, all power to you. Keep doing it. Whatever you're doing, keep crushing it. Last 15. Nice work, everyone. There we go, 10 seconds to go. It's gonna be a quad burner round. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo, shake out the legs. All right, making our way down to the floor. Remember, this is our nice long rest set, so take your time bringing it down to the floor for our moving planks and push-ups. And remember, if at any point we need to drop to our knees on these, you can do that as well. 10 seconds to go. Appreciate the long rest while you have it. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's get set, here we go. So feet can be a little wider on these to keep the hips from moving too much as we're going down and up. Once we're back up, after one on each side, big push up in the center. Loving it. There we go. Hands are coming up right under the shoulders at the top. Nice job. Keep a good steady pace going through this whole minute. Everything's working. Oh yeah. All right. We are at our halfway point. Just 30 seconds to go. Awesome job, guys. Keep cruising through. Dropping to our knees on these if we need to. There we go. I know the arms are getting tired. Less than 10 seconds to go. Finish strong. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Those were tough, but good news is that was our longest set, so you don't have to do it for a minute ever again. All right. Quads are still burning from the squats and reverse lunges. We're gonna keep it going, getting our walking lunges in just 10 seconds. Couple deep breaths, using whatever space we have. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So as I'm stepping, that back knee is just hovering over the ground. And as we're coming back, same thing, rocking from toe to heel, back and forth. Nice job. Nice steady pace for this minute. All right, guys, 30 seconds to go. Over halfway. Keep working hard. There we go. Nice job all the way through. Legs get a little break after this. Some more core work coming up. Everything's working hard today. Last 10. I know it's a long minute. Push through that burn. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys. Final minute set, and then it's all smooth sailing from here. Getting shorter as we go. Got our plank diagonal reaches. So I'm going to start in the center with just my feet, Add in those hands if they feel comfortable to bump it up to level 2. If you want to get even crazier, doing both at the same time. If we need to, just holding. Let's get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, we're in it. So first, I just want that plank stabilized. I'm going to start adding my feet in here. Nice and slow. I don't want those hips rising up as I'm stepping. If you want to, add in some hand movements in there, but we shouldn't be leaning to one side. So whatever we're comfortable doing and whatever we can do without compensating with our hips, remember if we need to, I'm just hanging out right here. We could add some arm movement in there if you want. I'm gonna stick with my feet for this one. Keeping the hips low. Woo! Everything's burning. Even the quads are working on this one a little bit. All right, there we go. Last 10 seconds. We're working all the way through. Final minute set's almost there in 3, 2, 1. Whew, alrighty. The worst of it's over. All of our minute sets are done. We're back to the top with our squat and reverse lunges. Burn out those quads, but only for 30 seconds. So it's gonna go by nice and quick. Breaks are getting shorter, just 10. I'm gonna add the jump in this time. Let's get ready to work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, squat, first lunge, first lunge. We can keep that step going like I was doing for the first round. Whatever we're doing, nice solid pace. We're already halfway through. 30 seconds is gonna go by nice and quick after that minute. There we go. Keep working. Final 3, 2, 1. And rest. All right, 10 seconds. Making our way down for our moving planks and push-ups in just 3, 2, 1. Here we go. One on each side. And push-up. If we need to drop down to the knees for the moving plank and the push-up, you can easily do that as well. Or if you just need to drop down for part of it, whatever we're doing, keep working. Final 10. Let's get one more round. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Up on our feet. Back to that quad burn in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Walking lunges. Sorry, I forgot to say what we were doing. All the way through. Dropping that back knee, just hovering above the ground. Nice job. Already halfway through. Keep it going. Just 10 seconds left. Sinking down nice and low on each lunge. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, making it down to the ground. Almost done. 3, 2, plank reaches. Here we go, on the elbows. Getting some movement in there. If we can, my hips are starting to rock a little bit when I'm doing both. So I'm gonna keep hanging out in that plank. Remember, if we need to, just hang out in the center. No need to move anything. I know everything's getting tired. 10 seconds to go. Keep cranking it out. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back on your feet. Quick 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 5 breaths. Going in 3, 2, 1. Squat, reverse lunges. Here we go. Just a quick 20. So go ahead and add that hop in with me if we're comfortable doing it. If we need to stay with the step, that's fine as well. Last 10. Let's burn it out. Good. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, making it down to our moving planks in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's crush it. And that push-up. Nice job. Just 10 seconds to go. Power through. all the way. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Back on your feet. Right into those walking lunges. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Drop that knee. Just hovering below the ground on every step. Nice controlled movement. 10 seconds to go. There we go. I know the quads are on fire. Keep working through. 3, 2, 1. Making it down for our planks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hold them in the center. Use this time to catch your breath a little bit. I'm going to widen my feet. Move my hands this time. Give my legs a little break. Here we go. Keep rocking it out. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. On your feet. Final round, 20 seconds. Let's do it. Squat and reverse lunges. We're working. Here we go. All the way through. Adding in that hop if we can. Got 10 seconds to go. Quads are on fire. Power through. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Break. Taking it down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Moving plank. Let's get it. Down and up on each side. And get that push up. Nice work. Already over halfway. Less than 10. Keep crushing it, guys. 3, 2, 1. Making your way to your feet. Reverse, walking lunges. 3, 2, 1. Getting all sorts of confused. All right. All right, guys. Just got 20 seconds of work after this set is over. And we are done for the day. Let's finish strong. Home stretch. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Final plank. 2, 1. Here we go. Just 20 seconds left. Doing whatever movement that we can. Or you can just hang out in this plank with me. There we go. 10 seconds to go. And keep powering through. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Awesome job, everybody. Workout is freaking complete. There we go. All right, I'm gonna stay right on the ground right here. Grab my water. Awesome job. All right, we'll do a little upper body stretch, a little lower body stretch. Get us on our way. Take your time, catching your breath, grab some water. Let your quads calm down a little bit. I know mine are screaming at me. All right, we're gonna do our T-spine rotations, laying on our side. So, I'm laying down, make your way to the floor, knees are pulled up. Head's resting, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, spine. I'm gonna draw a big circle all the way around, opening up the chest, shoulders and upper back. 3 on each side. Nice and slow. Letting our heart rates come down a little bit. Awesome. All right, after 3, go ahead and flip it over onto the other side. Same thing, knees pulled up, hips stacked, shoulders stacked. 3 big circles all the way around. Nice and slow. However far you can go, keeping your fingertips on the floor. All right, last one. Good. All right. Whew, let's get some hip flexor stretching going on in here, because I know our quads are working, hip flexors are working. All right, so I'm gonna put one knee up, so like we did in that warm-up, I want one foot flat, other knee is down. Show you this way. Taking my hips, I don't want any back extension here, so rolling those hips under, keeping them locked in, driving this hip forward. You shouldn't have to move too far to get a nice stretch down the front. Can reach up and across to add a little extra stretch in there. I'm gonna hang out here for a couple deep breaths. You can relax out of it for a second, make sure we're tucking those hips before pushing back in, see if we can get a little deeper. Good. Hanging out here a little bit longer. And go ahead and relax. I am switching sides. Right knee's down now. Left foot's up. No extension. Tucking those hips. Driving forward, reaching up and across. Feeling that nice stretch down the front of your leg. Reaching up for a little extra. Need to relax out of it for a second. Retuck. Pushing forward. Couple more deep breaths here. Good, and relax. All right, feel free to add any other stretches in that you might want to do today. Thank you so much for joining me and pushing through that workout with me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you had a good time. Stay tuned for all of our upcoming workouts, and I will see you next time.